Africa is a blue ocean. What that means is that there's a lot of opportunity. Right now, it's not a conversation on whether SMMA or lead generation is dead in Africa. It is not yet even born. I'm going to share some nuggets that I've learned over the past period that if I actually knew in the first place, it would have saved me like months of having to figure out things on my own. Hello everyone, this is Cyrus. It has been a while ever since I recorded one of these, so I'm going to just give an update with my agency, what has transpired. So yes, I determined to use this channel as a social to give a journey just to document my journey of the SMMA space until I realized that actually I don't really want every part of I'm not the kind of person that wants the every part of the progress of my agency online and available for everyone to see. But in this video, I'm going to just I'm just going to give an update with my agency. I'm going to share with you what what I've discovered within the past something like 5 months. So if you're running an agency and you are in Africa or doing something similar, you're running an anything that generates you're looking to generate money online to establish a legit business, not just some online quick money schemes and nothing, like to establish a real business that you're generating money online. I think this is a video for you. In this video, I'm going to share the funnel that I've used to generate prospects for myself and also generate results for my clients. I'm going to share some nuggets that I've learned over the past period that if I actually knew in the first place, it would have saved me like months of having to figure out things on my own. So if you're running an agency in Africa, I don't think there are very many videos actually online that are talking about SMMA space from an African perspective. So these are some of the things that I'm going to share. I might not exhaust them in this video because I intend it to be very short and it's not scripted. So but basically that is what I'm going to be sharing on this channel. I'm going to be posting on a weekly basis. So if you've not yet subscribed and you're actually running an agency, a lead generation agency, you're helping your clients get money, I think this is the channel for you. So you please hit the subscribe button and you go on this journey with me. I will be sharing the updates. I'll be sharing some tips that I've learned, some things that will save you months. That actually the thing that took me months to figure out on my own, so that it takes you a shorter amount of time. One thing that I want to say, if you're running an agency, lead generation agency, whatever you want to call it, lead generation agency in Africa, Africa is a blue ocean. Africa is a blue ocean. What that means is that there are very many opportunities that you can run without a significant amount of competition. Now, I want to really elaborate on that the competition that, there being not so much competition in Africa, it is not because people do not know that you can actually run, you can actually do an agency online and you're generating, for businesses money. People know that. But the only reason why it's a blue ocean is because the strategies on how to really generate leads in an African, environment, it is really hard compared to what has been put online. And hard not that it is not impossible, it cannot be done, but because there are not very many sources of knowledge. For example, if you can go right now and you search for lead generation or social media marketing agency, you're going to find, gurus and people who have made videos, but they're not giving you their experience from an African perspective. Their scripts, their strategies, and all these softwares, the pricing of things, they are not tailored for an African person running an agency. So that is why you'll find that there's little competition, because everyone that is starting an agency from the African perspective, just to make his own path, there's no path that is already carved that do this, do that, and do this. There are courses out there, but they are not courses tailored to you, running something similar, but from an African business perspective. So that is why I felt it so compelled on me to really continue making these videos, because I don't find someone that is doing this. So if you're not yet subscribed, I don't know what you're doing. Subscribe, because I want to assure you that the content here is, by far better than, what you find there. But I'll give you an African perspective and someone who's running agency who's in the beginner stages. Africa is a blue ocean. What that means is that there's a lot of opportunity. Do not think, right now it's not a conversation on whether SMMA or lead generation is dead in Africa. It is not yet even born. It is not yet even born, because the strategies, you find that certain softwares that are core to SMMA, like Go High Level software, this software money, online payment platforms like Stripe and all these, you find that they are actually restricted in Africa. You cannot, Go High Level cannot be accessed actually in certain locations of African countries, in most of it, and the pricing is not really suitable for you. Yes, the payment platforms like Stripe, basically it is hard to have a Stripe account from Africa, and unless you go through certain gimmicks and certain things that actually just add another level of complexity. Another thing that I can give you as an example, you see, for example, an agency that is in the US or is in based in European countries and things like that, you would find that someone is going to just learn, take a quick course, start looking for prospects, and get a virtual assistant from somewhere in South Africa, gets a virtual assistant from Philippines or this different, or India, and basically they are just generating they're just reaching out to generate new plans, and they have already virtual assistant media buyers already put in place. In Africa, who are you going to get as a media buyer and pay him an amount that is suitable to you? And because, man, come on. Yeah, that is why I'm saying that the SMMA space, it's a blue ocean, not because people don't know about it, but because you have to drive your own craft. That if you see these videos online and people are talking about how it's hard to start an online marketing agency in the US, then from this side, for them it's hard because there's a lot of competition. But if it is hard for them to start, you will find that really when you're starting something similar, you do not expect you to have a quick run through and to generate. It is even tougher for you because you have to derive the path your own self. But then the bonus is you have less competition because it is harder. Yes, so I think that is what I wanted to talk about the funnel. There's a lot that I want to talk, but I want to keep this video really short. So I think what I can talk about is how to really tailor your lead generation agency to an African perspective. There's this quote that I love. It says that, I don't remember the person who made it, that we need African solutions to African problems. Many people copy everything word for word. For example, you go online and you find a video from Joe Kaplan, and he's talking about how he does his code calls, the scripts that he uses. And basically, you'll find the same person who's reaching out to prospects in Africa. I'm based in Uganda, actually. But you find someone who's reaching out prospects in Africa, and he's using the same script word for word. Using the same script word for word, doing the same thing, just copying and pasting exactly what Joe Kaplan is doing. It would work for someone who's in that same sort of market, but you have to understand that your market is different. When you're trying to learn from, the Joe Kaplans, from the Thomas Gonitz, and these people that have done these videos, get the basic principle from them, then try to implement it in an African sort of perspective, and change a few things on how they would apply to an African sort of market. And if you're starting an agency and you're actually still thinking about what niche should I choose, what service should I offer, it is simple. You can get a blueprint from what has been created from these countries. If you try to look for what has been proven to work, then implement it in Africa, because there's less saturation here. All you have to do is to try to figure out these things, how to connect different dots together so that you can produce results for your prospects. So the update on my agency, actually from when I last recorded, I generated some couple of clients. I got some couple of clients, and that was a big win for me. I'm sorry I could not record that because I felt like I felt like I'm not that kind of person that wants everything to be online and to be visible, but I like recording videos. That is why I've come back here. So because of time, I will not be able to go further with what I wanted to discuss. But in the next video, I'll talk about the funnel that I use for myself and for my clients to generate them results. And I'll share some nuggets on the certain softwares that I use, some free softwares that I actually use that you can use to generate results, and some strategies that I've found within the previous period of time, the platforms that I used to run ads for my clients, and what I've found to work best from my perspective. I've done Google ads, I've done YouTube ads, I've done Facebook ads, I've done Instagram ads, and basically I'll be sharing all of that. So if you've not yet subscribed, please subscribe. By no means am I'm growing this, I'm also learning, but I just want to document some bits of my journey and save you time and save any person that's running an agency or thinking to run an agency. Thank you very much. Please hit the subscribe button and like this video, and hopefully I'll see you on the next video.